So today we're talking about adding integers. Guys, with your fingers, point to the integers in the classroom. Where are they? You are right. They are the negatives. Bad boy 0 and the positives. Guys, point to the negatives. Point to the 0. Point to the positives. Anything goes today. Go back to the negatives. We might be adding negatives. We might be adding 0. We might be adding positives. Integers. Anything goes. We're adding integers. Now I'm going to teach you 2 techniques to adding integers. I'm going to show you a visual way, and I'm going to show you a number line way. Either way, you will get the same answer, so you get to choose. Maybe you see the visual way, and you're like, nah, I don't really like that. And then I show you the number line way, and you're like, yeah, I like that one. You can choose whichever one out of the 2 options. Hold up 2 fingers, wiggle. We have 2 options today. Don't pat yourself on the back. I get to choose one today. Okay, first one, visual. So we're going to talk about adding the integers -4 plus -3. So in that awesome, huge blank spot, just write it a little bit bigger. -4 plus -3. Now there's parentheses around this -3. Hold up. Guys, show me absolute value with your arms. What does absolute value look like? Straight arms, right? So is that the absolute value of -3? Shake your heads no. No, this is just saying parentheses. This is just saying it's a negative. Because sometimes students are like, wait, is that subtract? It's just showing you that's a negative sign. I mean, negatives are like subtract, but just, it's a negative. Okay, ready for the visual? It'll be really fast. Don't blink. What you can do on these problems is write symbols. So write a negative symbol for -4. So how many negatives are we going to need if there's, yeah, you got it. So we've got 4 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4 negatives. We're just doing a visual. And then is this a positive 3 or a -3? Negative. So let's do 3 negative symbols. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, we're done. We just got to count up our negatives. How many are there? How many, guys? 7. You are right. So final answer is 7. But is it positive or negative? It's negative because they're all negatives. You're done. Circle it. Yeah? I heard lots of I get it. Good job. Remember, I am crazy about you showing your work, right? So is this, just these little symbols, is that showing your work? Yes. Absolutely. So fast, right? So show your work. Okay, let's do the next one together. And write it a little bit bigger. We've got a -3 plus 2. We got to figure out what that equals. All right, start with your negative symbols. We need 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then 2. Those are positives, so we got to do a different symbol. Show me with your arms what would a positive look like. Cha-ching, good job. Let's do that. But I do it a little bit differently. When there's positives and negatives, I line them up. So I need 2 positives. I'm going to put it right underneath. Positive and a positive. Well, what do you think happens with a negative and a positive? Bam! They cancel each other out. They're gone. So I take my pen or my pencil, and I'm like, goner, goner. What are you left with, guys? 1. Trey, perfect. So it would be -1. Easy enough. Okay, how many were like, I kind of like that visual way? You liking it so far? Maddie, question? So first way, we've got our way, number line. Okay, make a 0 with your hands. Because we always start at 0, okay? So start at 0, and then put a little go here first. So we start at 0, so let's make a little dot on the 0. And then we go to the 5 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. We're at the 5. Okay, now it says -3. Guys, point to the positives on the integer number line above the board. Okay, point to 0. Which way do you go, left or right, if we're going to the negatives? We go left, so underneath this negative, write a little left, so you remember to go left. Okay, so we start at 0. We go to that first number, it was a positive 5. Now we're at the 5, so I always start above it. And we reminded ourselves, now we go left 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. Where did we land after we went through all the numbers? 2. 2 is our final answer. Yep, so 5 plus a -3 is a positive 2. So there's the number line example. Example 4, they gave you the picture. You have to write the math problem out. So you have to figure out what did they start with plus where did they go next, equals what's your final answer. You've got to fill in these 3 blanks. So look at the picture. I'm going to watch the clock for about 16 seconds. Can you figure out what plus what equals what just from the picture? Okay, ready? Go. Okay, I've watched the clock. Did anybody figure out the first number? I'm pretty sure they went here. Josephine, what'd you notice? What do you think?
I got 7.
7? Guys, clap once if you agree. Good job, Josephine. Can I get someone? Did you figure out that second number just from the picture? You figured it out? Skylar, what'd you notice? Negative 10. All right, everybody shout it out. Oh, wait, let's add something because it's kind of new for this section. Let's put in the parentheses around the negative 10. All right, shout it out. What's a 7 plus a negative 10? It is? Good job, guys. Good job, good job. Okay, here comes that table, but I'm going to adjust the table. Are you ready? Top. I want you to cross out type of sum, and I want you to write show work. I am crazy about you showing your work. I think it's super helpful. So let's actually use that box to show our work. Okay, so let's do the first couple together so I can show you what I expect in these ones. Okay, make sure you show your work, though. Those of you who already started, I'm nervous. Make sure you show your work. So number 5, I'm the visual person, so I'm going to do positive symbols, negative symbols. If you want to do a number line, go ahead, okay? So number 5, I would do negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 negatives, and a negative 3, 1, 2, 3. Guys, how many total negatives are there? 7. So final answer, negative 7. Right here in this box, you would just put negative.
Can you write it or write the symbol?
You can do the symbols, because this just is showing your work. Thanks, Trey. Thanks for the question. All right, so number 6, it's a negative 3, 1, 2, 3. But then it's a positive 2, so I'm going to put positives underneath. The greatest thing about positive and negatives, they cancel each other out. Gone. Gone. So we're left with negative 1. That's a negative answer. Okay, you getting the flow of things?
Yep.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.